Hello earth signs, how are you guys doing? If you are new to my channel, welcome. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to notify you when my next readings are up. This reading is self-improvement for the sun, moon, rising, Jupiter. Alright, one more. These cards are already been pre-shuffled, but I'm doing it anyways. Alright, let's get into your reading. Alright, where's my wand? Okay. Alright, your first card is your consciousness. Your conscious, your awake state, aware of what's right and wrong. It means knowing or being aware of your environment, your own existence and thoughts. Your second card will be what your heart and soul is screaming to you and what is trying to communicate with you, trying to get your attention, what it wants, what it needs, if you need adjusting or minor adjusting. So that would be it. And your third card is what your advice from your higher self. All right, we'll start out with Capricorn. How's that? Capricorn, your first card is healing, number 21. Okay, your first card is consciousness, your subconscious. Whether you are aware of it or not is healing, number 21. And 2 plus 1 is 3. The essence of 3 is the expression of Trinity, mind, body, and spirit. It is the number of self-expression and communication, of expansion, openness, optimism, and clarity. With the 3, you begin to open up and see the big picture, understanding the details of how 1 and 2 combine in your own process of growth and evolution. This is the point at which the project, idea, or relationship you initiated earlier now begins to take form. 3 says go, but if unfavorable factors are involved, caution is advised. The number 3 represents movement, action, growth, and development, but in some cases, expansion can happen too fast. You may scatter your energies or spread yourself too thin. There is a tendency to leap before you look, or to buy now and pay later. However, if properly handled, 3's vibration is cheerful, optimistic, and pleasant, representing a period of happiness and benefits. So as long as you pay attention to what you are doing, you'll be okay. Let's talk about this healing card. Are you guys experiencing stress or feeling overwhelmed or feeling exhausted and depressed? It means that your body is trying to communicate with you. Your body wants you to start treating it in a more loving manner and listening to the message it is sending you. You need to become conscious of the areas in your life that you are avoiding or suppressing. Healing takes time. It is a process. Your first step towards healing is to create safe, loving, supportive environment where you can listen to your inner wisdom. All right, let's move on to your second card. Your second card is what your heart and soul wants you to do or make a minor changes or adjustment so you can feel at ease. You have the card called Protecting Treasures in the reverse, and it's number 39, and 3 plus 9 is 12, and 1 plus 2 is 3, and you already gotten the number 3 on your first card. I'm not going to repeat it. How about we combine the 3's and let's do 33. It means that you have to open your heart to the divine love. It is profound, sweet, warm, and healing. And now let's talk about your inverted treasure. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Do you guys easily give your loyalty to those who haven't earned it? Well, if so, this is the time to assess personal loyalties and discern whether they're being returned in kind. Some relationships are made for convenience, and some favor one side over the other. Vulnerability born of fear may lead to being taken advantage of. Perhaps the imbalance in your relationship is due to a conscious choice you've made. If so, make sure you aren't being hurt by the arrangement. If you believe you've found some kind of protective refuge, be aware that there may be a price to pay. You may also need to reassess whether you're compromising yourself in any way to achieve what is an illusion of safety. Be sure your dream and remember that your angels will bring you the right people your way to further the path of your highest good. Remain cautious and be conscious of the give and take in all relationships and projects at this time. Don't give away the farm for a smile, all right? Your third card. Diplomacy, number 6. This is your higher self's advice, and it's diplomacy, number 6. And 6 is the number of service, social responsibility, caring, compassion, and community involvement. It signifies peace and quiet. After the storm of 5, this is the time to keep it simple and attend to everyday needs, to rest and get into harmony with yourself and your surroundings. Any misunderstanding that occurred earlier period of upheaval can now be resolved. For some of you, when the 6 appears in a reading, it's time to stop and catch your breath and realize that you have created a comfortable pattern and can reap the reward of your previous planning. To me, 6 rarely show anything negative. 6 vibration is cooperative. It can represent working with others or providing service of some sort. Just remember, take care of your own needs too. For the group of you, 6 can show tendency towards reclusiveness, just vegging out at home to enjoy a time of ease, especially after a period of intense activity or stress. Your higher self says to drop your defenses and let down your guard. Stop fighting against your own humanity by refusing to see, feel, and accept your inner demons. There is a way to calm emotional waters in your intimate relationships and in the world without repressing or avoiding the truth. There is a way to dissolve seemingly insurmountable barriers to peace, to know precisely when it's time to act, when it's time to speak, and how to speak powerfully yet for your heart. The true path of peace and diplomacy requires that you fearlessly look at and embrace your own weaknesses. Don't protect yourself from your deepest emotions, and you will find that your timing, communication, and relationship will improve. Naturally, others will want to confide in you, and you will sense just what it needed. Even in the most emotional, volatile situations, your very presence can have the power to shift the energy of a room or relationships from one conflict to peace. All right? Okay, let's move on to Taurus. Oh, sexuality. Wow. Okay, Taurus, thank you for waiting. Your first card is your conscious, and I'm sure a lot of you are aware of it, and it's sexuality. It's number 4. 4 equates foundation. There are 4 elements, 4 directions, 4 seasons. 4 suggests stability and security. When 4 appears in a reading, it indicates a time for self-discipline through work, service, productivity, organization, and pragmatisms to establish a sound foundation. Clarity is important now so that you can work effectively to make your situation turn out positively. If you are in a place you want to be, a home, a job, a relationship, you might have to work to maintain stability. If you aren't where you want to be, drawing the 4 suggests it's time to plan and work to make appropriate changes. At this time, life can seem to be all work and no play, but sometimes that's necessary for you to accomplish your objectives. If your goals and purpose are clear, you won't mind doing the work, for you deserve the end result as beneficial. When 4 turns up in a reading, the message is to take it slow, steady, determine the steps, and move patiently to bring your dreams to fruition. Now let's talk about this card, sexuality. Sexuality is a natural part of life, so embrace and enjoy your intimate, sensual, passionate nature. This card is asking you, how do you feel about yourself? Do you feel sexy, attractive, and happy with your body? Or are you judging yourself harshly? You need to let go of any old beliefs of hurt, shame, or guilt in relationship to your sexuality. If you're in a relationship, you need to bring some romance back and spice things up. In order to make sex an incredible, fulfilling, seductive, exhilarating, and orgasmic experience, you need to let go of your defenses and fears of being intimate with your partner. Relinquish control and dive into unguarded, ecstatic, blissful passion. Be creative. Communicate with your lover and find new and exciting ways to thrill each other. If you are in a relationship, make a romantic date with your partner. That would include some love and passion. Okay, let's move on to your next card. All right. Your second card, Compass. Okay, this is what your heart and soul wants, and it's trying to get your attention. Your heart thirsts for this and wants to connect with your higher power. Is a compass, number 50. 5 plus 0 is 5. And number 5 is the number of freedom, instability, and change. Its vibration is active, physical, impulse, impatient, resourceful, curious, and playful. Drawing the 5s in the reading suggests excitement, adventure, movement, challenges afoot. It might indicate a roller coaster ride. Sometimes 5 can be too much to handle, especially if you tend to be quiet, sensitive person. The excitement and changes in your life may seem to be happening too fast, so that you feel you are caught in a whirlwind or hurricane. 5s are often connected with stress and instability. You might need to slow down a bit and get some perspective before moving ahead. So Taurus, when you get this card, Compass, it's saying as long as you are orient your compass to true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. You're entering uncharted territories right now, and you can expect wonderful new experiences to stay on the highest path of your destiny. You will need to keep your compass pointed true north. Only spirit or higher power can serve this function. Money, property, prestige, romance, and other material achievements can help you find the true path. There are simply things you may experience along the journey. You know that the spirit is working in your behalf. So even if you feel lost temporarily, it will be easy to find your way. Have faith and trust for your compass. With spirit as true north will ensure that you will never be lost, even on a starless night when all seems dark. All right. Your third card. Oh my goodness. Your third card is your higher self's advice, and it's intimacy, number 59. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's break down your number. 5 plus 9 is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. Your third card is your higher self, and it's intimacy, number 59. Okay, let's break it down, your number. 5 plus 9 is 14. and 1 plus 4 is 5. You already got the number. How about we put the two 5s side by side and get the number 55? It's what you set your heart upon must come about. If you got in 555, it would have indicated a huge changes are up ahead. It's like a massive change, which is not yet in your path at this time. This card is wanting you to come clean with the people you love. To be truly intimate, you must be totally honest with yourself and be willing to accept and express your deepest fears. Understand when you open a door to another person, you are letting go of control and opening yourself up to being influenced on a deep emotional level. If you carry wounds from the past, as most of us do, this can be scary. Whether you fear being trapped or abandoned, do not judge your feelings. You will be rewarded with unleashed creativity, beauty, and sensuality, and the wonderful possibility of communing with another human being in one field of awareness. There is no limit to what two open hearts can do together. All right. Now, Virgo. Entrapment. Number 34. Okay, so this is your first card, is what you are aware of, is entrapment, number 34. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 symbolizes the inner life of solitude and soul searching. 7 is a mystical number depicting wisdom and spirituality. There are 7 heavens, 7 days of the week, the 7th being holy, 7 colors in the visible spectrum, 7 notes in a musical scale, and 7 chakras. When 7 appears in the reading, it indicates a time of turning inward to discover the meaning of life, what has been happening to you, and why. You may be searching on a psychological, spiritual level for answers. Perhaps you feel an intense need to be alone. The 7 often refers to birth and rebirth, religious inclinations, and spiritual resources. Your energy is focused on the inner rather than the outer realm. Now it is a good time to create a sanctuary for contemplation, a private place where you can examine your past experiences and evaluate the present moment. Now, Virgo, let's talk about this card called entrapment. This card indicates that you are letting too many things in your environment control your life. When this card shows up in the reading, is basically telling you that it is time for a shift in your personal power. You are encouraged to take responsibility for your life and choose new ways of thinking that create change. The reality is that for you to make the changes you want, need, and desire, you need a system, daily discipline, and motivation. As long as you blame outside influences for any circumstances in your life, you are powerless. It's the government, your abusive background, the interest rate, and the bank's fault. The system that many ultra successful people use is they read books every day, listen to audios, go to as many seminars as they can, practice recognizing others' achievements, and form relationship with like-minded people. Ask yourself, are there many in your life building up and inspiring you? If not, it is time to take charge and start making change in your environment. Your first step could be cutting out all the negative media from your daily life, all right? Your second card. Your second card is what your heart desire, the wishing well, number 48. 4 plus 8 is 12. And let's break it down some more. 1 plus 2 is 3. Wow, another 3s. It must be a theme for the earth signs. All right. To the essence of 3 is the expression of Trinity, mind, body, and spirit. It is the number of self-expression, communication, of expansion, openness, optimism, and clarity. With the 3s, you begin to open up and see the big picture, understanding the details of how 1 and 2 combine in your own process of growth and evolution. This is the point at which the project, idea, or relationship you initiated earlier now begins to take form. 3 says go, but if unfavorable factors are involved, caution is advised. The number 3 represents movement, action, growth, and development. But in some cases, expansion can happen too fast. You may scatter your energies or spread yourself too thin. There is a tendency to leap before you look or to buy now and pay later. However, if properly handled, 3's vibration is cheerful, optimistic, and pleasant, representing a period of happiness and benefits as long as you pay attention to what you are doing. Wishing well, desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all the attachment to ownership. Desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration and sensing that the moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is an aha moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate or conceiving a baby or an idea. The wishing well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities, where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you or nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside to be channeled for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear. When form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trust in spirit. Prepare to be amazed. All right, let's move on to your 3rd card. Oh, resourcefulness. What number is that? Okay, 48. Your 3rd card is a message coming from your higher self's advice. Is resourcefulness. Number 48. 4 plus 8 is 12, and 1 plus 2 is 3. Wow, another 3s. All right. All the earth signs, obviously the 3s are your guys' theme for the month of June. So when you get the 3s, it means the angels are right by you, assisting you with whatever it is that you are currently working on. You're in great hands. So let's talk about this resourcefulness. When you get this card, it's saying to not hide from the well of darkness within you, for there is light and boundless riches at the bottom of the well. You can find elegant solutions to all the life's challenges and just the right support when you need it most. But first, you must treasure your body that is safe, even when you don't have all the answers. Let the parent in you love and hold the child within, even in the presence of fear. Over time, you'll spontaneously dive into the void and discover more warmth there than you ever expected. Trust your inner knowing, and the people around you will start dipping into your well and drawing out more resourcefulness and wisdom than you realized you had. You are far more adequate than you can possibly imagine. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell on to let you know when my next readings are up. Don't forget to like and share. I'll see you all on my next reading. Bye.